Hi, I'm Sarah Paddock.
And I'm Tyler Casey.
Welcome back to campus. As most of you already know, Alcuin Library has reopened.
We now go to Maddie Morris, who has been talking with students on their opinions of the renovation.
This is Maddie Morris reporting for Johnnie Bennie Campus News, and today we're here in Alcuin Library to hear students' thoughts on the new renovations. I'm here with Carl, a junior at St. John's. Thanks for being with us today.
Oh, glad to be here.
So can you tell me a little bit about your thoughts on the renovations?
I really like it because I think it allows for more open spaces and people to study different places, because I like to be alone when I study. I also like that they kept the original design and they didn't completely gut it, because I don't know, someone was telling me that this is kind of like a marvel at the time, like with the trees up at the top and as a symbol for learning. So I like that too.
Yeah, so you're saying that you like having different places to study. Do you have a new favorite place to study in the library? Any nook or cranny here that's your favorite?
There are a lot of study rooms that you can just walk into, and like over at St. Ben's, you have to reserve places. So I really like that convenience.
It kind of reminds me of the old library, but at the same time, it's something new. And I also think it's nice to have a third floor, because you gotta space out from people sometimes.
Now, do you have a favorite place to study here? Is it the same or is it different now that there's renovations?
I usually grass towards windows, and so I like the windows overlooking the football field. That's usually where I go.
I love it. It's honestly so much more open now, which is really inviting to everyone who comes in. My favorite spot is actually right here because you can see the Abbey in the distance, and it's just so pretty.
I think the renovations are very nice. Everything looks modern and like a great place to study. I think they are much needed for sure.
So will you come here to study more often?
Oh, for sure, yes. I've been coming here the past week ever since it opened on Monday.
Now, are you looking forward to the Learning's Commons part being completed?
Oh, for sure. I think that will be a great addition to everything that's going on, just the cherry on top.
So I have been working here for the past 3 years now, so I'm very familiarized with what the library used to be. So I think there are both sides to what people think about the library, in that they might love it or not like the new renovations. I do see that people would appreciate that it's more inviting and that there's open space, lots of chairs, and it's more inviting that way. But I don't know if people know this, but there's going to be a new coffee place close by, which is pretty cool. But I feel like Alcuin Library would lose its reputation for being the quiet library, and that might be a bummer for some students, but yeah.
Do you think some students will come here more often or less often because of the Learning Commons and the coffee shop?
I feel like at least it would appear that more people would come here just because it's going to be a lot more noisier and more social, but I'm pretty sure we're going to lose a bunch of people who did enjoy the fact that it was the quiet one, because they don't have Clemens and they don't have Alcuin Library anymore. So they'll probably have their own private spaces. But there are the private study rooms, which people can use. I feel like it's more convenient for both. So more students, definitely.
Great, thank you so much. This is Maddie Morris reporting for Johnnie Bennie Campus News.
Thanks, Maddie. Alcuin Library is open 8 a.m. to 12 a.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Friday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Saturday, and 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. on Sunday.
The addition to Alcuin is set to open next fall. Tune in next week for more news around campus. I'm Tyler Casey.
I'm Sarah Paddock reporting for Johnnie Bennie Campus News.